All right, RC guys, it's your boy Howard Michael 73 coming back at you with a couple of new vehicles I'm building. Now that we done started a drag racing team here in Pensacola, Florida. Yeah, I have the Traxxas Christmas tree, or I guess what they call the Christmas tree, set up and everything, and a couple of guys. You know, we've been drag racing lately, so just want to show y'all a couple of things of a couple of cars I'm building strictly for drag racing. As you can see, this car here, this is I'm building a top fuel car. You won't believe once I tell you what it really is and how I'm doing this. Of course, it's long. I hadn't measured. I think it's like 36 inches long, like 2 inches in the front, and I think it goes out to right at 5 inches, maybe 4.5 inches in the back. And check this out. This is a nitro motor in here and a nitro chassis. This chassis came off a nitro RC. I had this is a brand new, it was a brand new motor. I started building a 4x4 truck and just stopped for some reason because I had so many other projects. This is a nitro 4x4 chassis with a .18 engine in it and with the 2-speed transmission in it. And I remember when I had this motor in another car that I had and I tried it, it was pretty fast. And it was in a truck, as a matter of fact. And so I'm going to show you what I did to change. I'm changing this. I'm using this chassis to make this dragster. And yeah, I did the paint scheme and, you know, put the stickers and stuff on it. And I'm getting ready to take it apart and clip gloss it now. As you can see over the top, of course, you can see it's got the Hulk on it. And just something I wanted to put on there. And I'm going to clip gloss over it. And oh yeah, check that bad boy out there. That is my, what I call Duster Demon. Demon Duster, whatever way they call it. It's a Dodge. It's got a slash lower center of gravity 2-wheel drive chassis in it. And I'll give you a little peek under there what I'm doing with it. And I'm telling you, with my other body I had on here, this thing was quick out the hole, carry the tires with that Traxxas TSM on it. It will carry the tires through all the way from the beginning to the finish line. And I'm talking about this thing gets down, believe me. But this is my new project I'm working on now. And as you can see, my little tires, these tires here, I had these tires in one of my, collection. And they're actually airplane wheels. And I got them and drilled them out and got them to fit here. And I'm like, man, I don't need to buy any more tires. I got these. And these here tires here, I don't know how well they're going to work, but I want to try a set of them maybe a little bit bigger. These are the Prime Slicks. And I've been racing them on that car, and I just took them off just to see how it would look with this top fuel chassis. So let me show you how I did this down the middle of it. It's the body itself. This part here is that lightweight wood from Lowe's. It's real light. Actually, the back part of the motor is heavier than the whole front section of the car. And I mean, it's under, the whole thing is right now is under 5 pounds. And so I'm thinking it's going to get out pretty good. But let me show y'all what I did. If I can get this to pull up. Because I start priming it and painting it. But let me show you. I got it where I can remove the body off of it. And get everything hooked up. And so I just made it where I can take the body off. And I'm going to show you how I did this. Check this out. I'm going to sit this right here. In the meantime, I got a piece of 2-inch aluminum. And it's unbolted now. But I put 3 bolts in it. One on this end, one in the middle, and one here. And it runs all the way down. And of course, I got to finish. I had this hooked up. I took it apart because I'm getting ready to hook it up and everything. And with my servo and stuff. So I'm getting ready to paint this part here. It's prime now. But I ran the aluminum chassis down there, down the middle to give it more stability. And it flexes a little bit, but with that body there on there, and I got where you can put the screws in the side on the blocks here. It locks it down. It doesn't flex. I mean, at all. This thing is real sturdy and everything. So I'm interested in getting it together and you know, trying it out. I still got to get my back end and everything for it. My real differential and everything, and my AR arms and all that. And I have some lower performance 1/10 scale shocks. This is a 1/10 scale chassis. And I'm telling you, this is a .18 motor. That motor is a hot little motor, but I'm running a 2-speed transmission in it. So I'm thinking this thing gonna get out pretty good. So I'm interested in trying it out. But I'm gonna just give y'all a quick walk down and look at it, let you see the beginning of it, and then I'll let you see the finishing results of it, and then you'll see me run it. But let's take a look at my Duster Demon Duster here, or Duster Demon, whatever way you want to call it. It's by Dodge, but I just got these little old tires on there, so don't pay them no mind. They just there for a rolling chassis. But the car's already together, and it does have the TSM, Traxxas TSM, TQI receiver setup in it. And this thing, I mean, I can hit the throttle from off the line full throttle, and this thing does not, I mean, it'll carry the tires, but I don't even have to touch the steering wheel from the beginning to it go through the trap light to the end of the track. And this thing is wicked. But let's take the top off, and I'll show you. It's got a lower center of gravity. I dropped it, I lowered the chassis, so this body will fit. This is a Palmer 1/10 scale chassis for a slash body. So as you can see, it's a slash, but check this out. That's a 540 Dynamite Foose motor, and that motor is a 1/10 scale type motor, but it's designed for a 1/8 scale body. I mean chassis, because it has a 5mm shaft in it, and it came out of a Losi 1/8 scale what they call a rally car, and that's a hot little motor, man. On 3-cell, this thing is ridiculous. It's running the 130 amp ESC in it, and I'm telling you, with that TSM I have on the other side over there in this setup, this thing, and plus I have the wheelie bars on the back, and this thing will carry the wheels just like that, just enough to get the wheels up off the ground, and you don't even have to touch the steering wheel. I mean, it'll carry them all the way down the track. And I had these tires here on the back to match the front, so they was on the back, and as you can see, I've been burning them. I've been spinning them pretty good, but it's been these some pretty grip tires. But I'm gonna tell you, I have you know, tore up a couple of pair of them. So just wanted to give y'all a quick rundown on what I'm doing, and my new on a couple of my new projects I'm putting together. As you can see, I know it's kind of weird, you know, looking at this, but you know, sometimes I have a creative mind, and ideas come to me, and I just, you know, just decide, you know, I can build that. So I want y'all to check this out and tell me what you think here. Let me see, can I get this to hook back on here? It just slides down, and I'll show you how easy it is to it just slides back on there just like that and locks in place. And as you can see, I got it well, like I said, only 3 screws holds it in place, and it comes off with the 3 screws, and then and you know, if I need to put anything on there to work on it, anything, no problem, you know. So I'm going to build another one, but it's going to be you know, battery powered. But this is my new nitro top fuel car I'm building now. So y'all check it out. As you can see, I call it the Incredible Hulk. But anyway, you can see the stickers on it that I printed out. But y'all check it out and tell me what you think. Anyway, I'm gonna be shutting it down right here. I'm gonna sit this body back on here. I'm getting ready to paint it tonight. So just got off from work, so I'm getting ready to paint that body. And y'all check out my top fuel and tell me what you think about it. How I got the motor in the back there. This thing gonna be bad. I'm gonna try to figure out how to put a wing on it. But anyway, it's your boy Howard Michael 73 on YouTube, coming back at you with some of my new projects I'm working on for drag racing. I'll holler.